Hey, Jay.
Oh,
What
hey.
are you doing?
Oh, just checking up a few emails, Strong bad style.
With boxing gloves on, you can't even type with those things.
But Strong bad can. I'm doing okay.
Strong Bad is a fictional cartoon character, and you are somewhat of a real person. So you might want to cut it out. Whatever, nerd.
What's
Hello,
up, guys? Hello,
everybody.
Internet.
Why are you speaking over me again? Hi, guys. How are you? Welcome back to...
Whatever, nerd.
Yes. Whatever, nerd. Where we talk about whatever. Nerd.
I am Jay. He is Steve.
That's right. Our producer, Stevie, gets on to us every week because we don't
Every
introduce
week.
ourselves, but, we're not very professional around here.
Yeah, we like to keep cash.
Yeah.
Biz cash Friday.
Yeah. So I'm Steve.
I'm Jay, also known as JP,
Yeah.
also known as James,
Yeah.
also known as Peeps,
Yeah.
also known as
Rambling.
Rambling.
Get on with it!
Thank you. Hold on.
Oh, mugs this week.
We are
It's
so...
Start Warts. We tend to do these things out of order, and
We do.
sometimes they air a little bit later. But I thought it'd be fun to do these kind of, I thought it was thematically appropriate to have a Star Wars one. It's a little bit retro since episode 14's coming out next week, but so we got Star Wars cups this week.
There we go.
I got blue,
I got red, which means evil.
and I got good.
Kylo Ren and
I got 3PO
You
and
know, I got-
Rey and Chewie.
with
And,
Captain Phasma here. Got a bit of a crush on her.
yeah.
Right?
She's very statuesque, and I like that. This week we're talking about
Homestar
Homestar Runner.
Now, you know a little bit more about the history of Homestar Runner than I do.
I'm a Homestar historian, a Homestorian.
Wordplay. That's hilarious.
I got a thumbs up from Brent, so it was worth it.
The Overlord's approval.
So,
Here we go. Homestar Runner.
Homestar Runner.
So you're the Homestorian, like
I
you're
am the
saying.
Homestorian. Don't make me get the boxing gloves back out.
Oh.
What is Homestar Runner?
Why don't you just rap on that for a
Homestar
minute?
Runner. Homestar Runner was created by the Brothers Chaps.
How long ago was it created?
Oh, jeez.
Like what?
Well, the first
Early
Homestar...
2000s, right?
Yeah, well, the first Homestar cartoon was made on a Super Nintendo with a VCR, so that tells you. And then like
Really?
a Casio keyboard. Yep,
Really?
really.
Huh.
And then I don't know if the characters came first from that or from he was going to be a children's book character.
I do know about that. I didn't know about the...
So yeah, I'm not sure which one came first, whether it was the characters or the cartoons. So, but originally they were all like family-friendly cartoons. It's about the adventures of Homestar Runner, who's this guy with an adorable spooch and pooterman. And
Homestar Runner.
Homestar.
Oh, marzipan. The old boomstick.
So Homestar has no arms, but
You
he's
got a red t-shirt and a
Got-
white star on it.
Yep.
And his propeller hat.
his propeller cap. He's got a girlfriend, Marzipan. His rival, the main one that everyone likes, is his rival, Strong Bad, who actually got his name from the NES wrestling game Tag Team Wrestling. There's a team called the Strong Bads.
Man, you are dropping so much knowledge on me today.
I am boom.
I should just
That's
become
why
a regular viewer, just like you should.
Oh, that's why I'm the Homestorian.
Aha!
We're not paying you.
Oh. If you're curious about any of this, you can go to hrwiki.org. That's where I love to spend leisurely afternoons.
Just learning about Homestar all day, every day.
All day, every day. The main deal with Homestar is they're just funny cartoons. They're offbeat, off the wall, and especially at the time, kind of an unheard of.
And they were all Flash animations.
Yeah, they were
right?
Flash animations, which meant even before YouTube, because I think they first started the website in the early 2000s.
Mm-hmm.
But by the time I got into it, I think it was 2004. I saw a special on it was either G4 Tech TV or maybe it was just Tech TV at that point, where they interviewed the Brothers Chaps, who are the guys, and they showed what went into making a Homestar episode. I'm like, Homestar Runner? What the?
It sounded like you said they chode.
I wasn't gonna say anything.
Sorry.
So, irregardless.
Everybody. Oh.
Everybody in the room cringed, and I love it. So I looked it up on my, at the time, really terrible home computer running Windows ME with a 700 megahertz processor. Oh,
Man.
yeah, and because I was on dial-up, sometimes in the preloading it wouldn't load all the time, so I'd have to reload the cartoon like 4 times to get it to play all the way through. But like I said, this was before YouTube, so it was like it was this or like E-Bomb's World or Joe Cartoon.
Man, yeah. Well, you know, with Homestar, it's like you said, it was an investment. Every time they had a new tune, it was all right. You don't have DSL or high-speed internet. It's just load this up for the day, and by the time you're ready to go to bed, there it is.
That used to be how I had to do podcasts. Whenever I first started listening to those,
Glad you said podcast.
you guys are funny.
Sorry.
So the meat of it is, the meat of the website, the tunes were cool and a ton of fun, and it showed off all the crazy characters. But the thing that everyone came back for week after week was Strong Bad emails.
Oh, man, they were so good.
Strong Bad, he's freaking, you're so awesome. He's a WrestleMan, and he checked emails on a crappy computer, just like me.
Several different crappy computers.
Well, yeah. Originally, yeah. Starting with, it was like a parody of the various... His compy computers were the various generations of computers.
Let's talk about some of the characters.
Okay.
You know, we were talking about Homestar and Strong Bad and Marzipan, some of the main ones, but they had a lot of side characters that were really fun. Like, like Coach Z over there. Oh man,
Oh,
you
he
always
was
felt kind of bad for Coach Z.
Oh, he was like he's Ted from Scrubs.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's Ted from Scrubs. Don't you worry, Mom. I'm not alone this December-ween.
Yes. This phone has a cord with it. The phone did not have a cord on it, and he was not talking to anybody.
And it was in the dark.
So you should watch these cartoons. They're wonderful. Then they have a YouTube channel now.
Yeah, they do.
They've
been
most
slowly
of the tunes over there because Flash is apparently dead.
Flash is
predicted by Steve Jobs.
Mm-hmm.
I think he made it happen. You think he's still alive?
Man, we didn't believe it at the time, but
I know. He made it happen, though.
I don't think so,
He
man.
watched it happen.
But there was Coach Z, and then there was Bubs.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Bubs! He's just kind of had a little bit of this thing to his voice.
Yeah.
Like that?
That's a really bad
I know.
Bubs. I don't want to say anything.
It's some bad Bubs. I can't do Bubs. Strong Mad.
Strong. Oh,
There's Strong Mad and Strong Sad.
Strong Sad, Strong Man, and
were the
Strong...
brothers of
Strong Bad. Strong Sad was just a really soft-spoken guy, and he liked to write poetry and be morose.
And then you had Strong Mad. Subtitles, he loves Tony Stoney. Or Stony Tony.
Either work.
Either way, it
Like
works.
Tony.
Yeah, basically. Oh, and then there was Cheat, who was Strong Bad's sidekick. It was just a little
Only
yellow...
liars and thieves.
Well, only liars and thieves eat grumble cakes. Only liars and thieves eat grumble cakes. And those people go to prison. Just ask the Cheat.
That's it. Oh man, she eating all those grumble cakes over there, huh? It's hard to really
it's
sum
one of
up
those...
because they got to a point where they were doing cartoons so infrequently, and it's not like you can watch cartoons on Homestar Runner by season or anything. You kind of had to just
You just dive in.
yeah.
You dive in and you're really somebody's pushing you into the pool, and it's like, okay, you're gonna learn to swim eventually, or you're gonna die, and that's how it is with it's like
Where would you recommend somebody to start with Homestar Runner? Would you recommend the tunes, or would you recommend the Strong Bad emails?
I would recommend probably my favorite are always the holiday tunes.
Yeah.
They always do Halloween and Decemberween, and
Explain what Decemberween is.
it's their Christmas. It's their secular Christmas, and it's literally all about the gifts. So
yeah. But it's not about.
It's not about giving gifts. It's about getting good gifts. Not some of this dime store last minute crap.
I don't remember that in the cartoon.
I improvised.
Creative liberties.
Oh.
Yeah. Creative. That's me.
But you know, my favorite thing about Homestar was it was clean. It was good, clean fun.
Yeah, occasionally they'd get a little risque.
A little bit, but
like somebody
fine.
would describe something as being hella cool, or something.
They did that?
Yeah, just once.
Really?
Yeah, but they would make frequent reference to cold ones and some of the weird European lukewarm ones.
Mm-hmm. I just liked a lot of the quotable things you could pull out of the show.
Oh yeah, and they're so weird that you can say them, and if somebody knows a little bit of Strong Bad, they can just be like, is that from a Strong Bad email?
Do you remember like when Homestar poured the Mountain Dew on Strong Bad's computer?
And he sang the Never-Ending Soda instead of the Never-Ending Story song. Never-Ending Soda.
Apply wibbly. Wibbly.
Wibbly.
Wibbly.
You're such a pleb.
You're a pleb.
Homestar doesn't wear pants, too.
He doesn't, just like this guy.
Well,
this guy doesn't wear pants at all. He ain't wearing nothing right now. You probably get it in frame, though, so that's a lie. It's a lie of the devil.
Yep. Can you think of a specific Strong Bad email or cartoon that you would say, watch this, if you want to know what this is like?
Man, there were so many Strong Bad emails. Probably one of the best ones. Oh!
Don't touch me! Trogdor.
Trogdor, the Burninator.
Trogdor was a man.
He was a dragon, man.
Maybe he was just a dragon. The thatched roof cottages! Thatched roof cottages! It was his little bad drawing of a dragon with a beefy arm on the back of his neck.
And what about his scales? What were
there were consummate bees, consummate.
You know what we're like right now? We're like Chris Farley on the Saturday Night Live.
You remember when you were in the Beatles?
Yeah, I remember that.
That was really cool.
That was good. You remember when you were in the Terminator?
Yeah, I do.
That was awesome.
But it's one of those you can't really explain what it is.
It's weird, man. But it's good. It's good
great.
stuff.
It's great. They still have shops. You can still get merchandise.
Are they going to work on trying to make more episodes, though?
They've been doing...
The biggest thing right now is they don't have they have to learn how to do HTML5, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm no coder, so...
Brent, do you know anything about HTML5?
No. I need to learn.
I can change the color of text in one spot in a page, and that's about it.
You remember when we used to do that in our emails and stuff?
Oh, yeah.
That was like cool. I added a song and I had all these graphics, and then people would get mad because it would take 30 minutes
That
to
was
load
like
an email.
25 kilobytes.
And all you were doing is asking me how my day went. I had to wait an hour and a half.
Oh, I think we all had those early bad internet pages. Mine was nothing but broken Pokemon GIFs and MIDI files.
Yeah, it was the MIDI files that got everybody.
Yep.
Check out this MIDI file of Van Halen's Jump. It sounds almost like
Beep,
the
beep,
real thing.
beep, beep. That was, you might as well jump.
Beep. Beep, 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 beep. It's not even the tune.
Yeah, it is.
Beep, 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 beep,
Beep, beep, beep.
And then you got MIDI
Beep,
David
beep,
Lee Roth,
beep.
where it's like,
Yeah.
we're off the rails here.
We're
We're not
off the
talking about
rails.
Homestar. Brent's going to be watching this whole episode being like, what do
With
I
his
even
face
have?
in his hands.
Stevie's over there cringing right now. She's just like, what is going on? So, Jay,
Yes.
people who are wanting to get into Homestar Runner,
Yes.
or if it's been a while,
Yes.
okay, what would you recommend? You said tunes, right?
The tunes. The holiday tunes specifically.
I like getting an answer out of it. I also like the Strong Bad emails. The thing about those they're a little bit easier to search for on YouTube now. But,
Right. Because tons of people have uploaded them.
Trogdor is a great place to start with that, though. One thing I did like about the Strong Bad emails is how characters would be born from typos from
Homestar.
Yeah.
Why don't you just kill Homestar? And he's like, you know what? You're right.
Wait, describe what Homestar was.
Homestar is like a weird parody of Homestar. Like, instead of being with a red shirt and a tall with a red shirt and a propeller cap, he's short and dumpy with a blue shirt with a yellow bowler hat.
Pennies for the page.
And it's for the party.
I was raised by a cup of coffee. You're a real state trooper. He just spouted non sequiturs and Strong Bad killed him.
But he came back.
Yeah, you can't kill.
You can't kill him. You can't kill him.
But yeah, it's a great series. Tons of fun. They still have merch. You can buy T-shirts, figurines, DVDs of all their stuff. That's a great way to support them. They're also one of the brothers right now has been working with Disney XD and producing shorts for them.
Really?
Yep.
What's
the little? It's like they're like little bumps that they put between shows, I guess.
He works on Yo Gabba Gabba.
He works on Yo.
Really?
Oh yeah, I did.
So saith the internet.
He works on Yo Gabba Gabba,
I like
and then
Yo Gabba Gabba, kind of.
yeah, it's cool.
It's like I'm on drugs, but it's like I'm on drugs, and it's something I can watch with my nieces, and just get high.
Someone call child services.
I'm just kidding. I don't get high with my nieces. I don't get high at all. It's just when you watch Yo Gabba Gabba.
I get high on life.
Yeah, that's right. Which is a new street drug.
It's heroin mixed with a little bit of cocaine. We call it life.
And a little bit of cocoa.
Just
Give it a little
for
bit
flavor.
little bit.
All right.
We don't do drugs here at Whatever Nerd.
Well, they
You know?
don't.
This guy probably does.
Just a little bit of heroin every once and
Just
again.
a little bit. Heroin.
Anyway, Brent, get in here. Believe it or not, it's just Brent.
Hey everybody, it's Brent.
It's
I just
Brent.
hit you in my eye. It's Brent. It's Brent. That's what this segment is now. It's Brent.
Might as well.
What are you looking at over there, producer?
I'm scared.
That's what I thought.
Help me.
What we're into this week?
Yeah, what we're into this
What
week.
we're into this week?
Vertebrate.
Brent, do you want to start?
No.
Okay, I'll start. I've mostly been playing Xbox. Still on that high from getting a new console.
Hey, you're also writing for an Xbox website, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's. I haven't written anything yet, but they added me to the team. It's allthingsxbox.com. But I've been playing. I'm excited about that, and then I've been playing a lot of Battlefield, and I've been playing a lot of Guacamelee, Super Turbo Hyper Championship Edition.
It's actually a really fun game.
It is awesome. It's Metroid with luchadors, so that's like the best thing.
I remember coming over and you were playing it. It looked really cool.
And then other than that, I also wanted to just give a shout out to this artist that I really like. Her name's Maya Kern. She does not only visual art and she writes. She's a singer too, like a vocalist.
Yeah?
And I just love everything she does. She runs a webcomic called Monster Pop that just has really great art. And I think everyone out there should check it out.
Sounds like
check
a
it out.
Renaissance woman.
Pick of the week.
Can do
Pick of the
everything.
week. Brent, what
you
are
better
you
know.
into? Huh?
Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah?
And
Yeah.
that's kind of weird for me. I mean, I really like the
Delving
games.
into the lore.
Yeah, and if anyone knows me, I almost pay more attention to the lore of games than I actually do the games. I haven't actually played a whole lot of Five Nights at Freddy's, but
A bit of a scaredy cat when it comes to those
Yeah.
types of games.
Hey, I
right?
made it to the title screen.
I know. Yeah.
Scott Cawthon just released the new game FNAF World, and we have it next to you. But what actually excited me this week is that it reminded me again that Scott's working with Gil Keenan, who did Monster House and
Oh.
the new Poltergeist movie,
Yeah?
and he's going to make a movie. I don't know if anyone knew this.
Oh, yeah.
But Jim Henson is going to be building the animatronics. It's going to be all practical effects.
Actually, Jim
Not
Henson.
him. He's
Well,
dead.
Ghost
The
of-
Jim Henson Company.
Productions. There we go. Yeah. So,
That's just going to add a whole level of cool creepy if old Jim's just...
you know, it's going to be a brand new story. I guess Scott wasn't cool with there being like a
Yeah.
straight adaptation of the original games or anything. It's going to be its own thing,
Yeah.
and I really want the book too.
I have the book. I haven't got very far.
Well, I want I'd rather have not the. I guess it won't be a hardback.
The
but
physical.
I'd have the physical copy. But yeah,
It's too good for a Kindle.
I have a Kindle.
What are you into, Steve?
Jay, I'm into Ash versus Evil Dead.
Oh, really? What a
Yeah.
surprise.
Ah, it is, isn't it?
I know, right?
Yeah.
I couldn't have predicted that.
I hate you so much. I wish you would turn into a deadite just so I could chop your face off. With chainsaw hand. Bruce Campbell coming back as Ash, man.
I know.
Kicking
I love that
deadite butt.
guy. He's cool. You met him.
I did meet him. He's a nice guy.
He was. He told you to square up those shoulders,
He
son.
did. He slapped me on the back. You know, we walked in and you know we're getting ready to take this. We're getting ready to take this picture, and he goes, "Hey, oh hey man, you I'm Bruce." And I was like, "Yeah, I know." I'm Steve. Then he's like, "Okay, well, what we're gonna do is you're gonna stand here on this mark, and we're gonna do something real cool. All right, so look cool." And I was like, "That's hard for me to do. I can't do it." But he's like, "All right." I stand right next to him. He's like, "All right, now square up those shoulders." And he smacks me back. I'm like, oh gosh. And then it got to this point where we're just doing the standard pose, and I didn't want to do that. I wanted to do the
Elvis pose.
Yeah, the Elvis pose. And I asked him, I was like, "Hey Bruce, do you mind if we do one of these things?" You know what he says to me?
I do know, but tell them.
He goes, "You bet your sweet ass we can." And I, you know, just that little bit of euphoria was still in the picture, and I'm just going, Ash vs. Evil Dead. It's great. I've actually finished the whole series. It's 10 episodes long, and it cuts out the Army of Darkness storyline due to rights issues, but it combines the first two movies really well. Because, you know, the second movie is more of a remake, and they cut out his college friends and his sister.
Right.
But they reincorporated that, and they just edited it really great. It's a lot of fun. It's funny. It's definitely a little bit more adult. I know that's weird to say.
No, I
A
know.
little bit more...
I've seen the first episode.
Oh man.
What are you looking at?
Nothing.
Ash vs. Evil Dead, though, it's, man, even the ending, I think it kind of may have been a little, I don't know what you would say. It was, you either liked it or you
I
didn't.
wouldn't know.
But I'm not going to say anything about the ending because of spoilers!
Dum, dum, dum.
But no spoilers, but I like the ending. It's very Ash.
Well, good.
It fits
That's
his
all you
character.
can. That's all you can ask for.
That's right. So Ash vs. Evil Dead, my pick of the week.
Pick it a week.
Pick of the week. Pick it. Huh? All right. So social media bumps.
I'm at PJ Randall on Twitter and lots of things.
Lots of things. Brent, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Brent. I called you a Jay.
Nothing wrong with that.
No, you're right. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm so sorry.
Except that it's wrong.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
So, Brent, what's your Twitter handle?
B-side swiped.
And I'm Red Wolf EV.
That stands for Eddie Van Halen.
It does. Well, kind of. I've kind of had that since like 8th grade. So
Yeah.
anyway.
I don't want to share my 8th grade email
I know,
address.
Yeah, don't do that.
Roctimus Prime.
No, it was
That
death
sounds
by.
pretty cool, actually.
It was death by flatulence at msn.com.
I'm gonna go see if Optimus Prime take you.
That's the best Twitter handle. Somebody out there, you're welcome.
You got it. It's a freebie.
All right. Well, I think
and
that's-
we also have the Whatever Nerd social media.
yeah, Facebook, Twitter, Vine, Instagram, LinkedIn, Tumblr,
Dig.
Photo Bucket.
Stumble upon.
So
We do.
We do?
We have a
Oh, that's
Reddit.
new. I don't keep up with things. You know I'm old. I don't know what any of this thing is.
That's not what I was doing.
Somebody might stumble upon us. And then they'll sue us because they'll be like, I stubbed my toe on whatever. No, that's a dumb joke.
That is
Cut
a
that
That
out.
was bad. That was really
Anyway.
You're bad.
So I think
Your joke's
that's,
so bad.
guys, we really appreciate you watching us.
We do.
Coming
We do.
and joining in
We
on
do.
our stupidity every other week. And we appreciate anyone who's sharing it.
Right.
We encourage all comments, questions, critiques, some other C words. That wasn't as bad as I thought. Anyway.
But yeah, because what this really is, what this show is
We want people to...
we want you to feel like you're hanging out with us. And not that like that's the coolest thing ever, but it's pretty cool.
It's fun.
It is fun. And I think
We're dorks. Come over and play Mario Kart.
dorks.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, if you have any show topics you'd like to discuss, you can send it to any of us. You can comment in the links below in the boxes.
What?
You can do the @WeNerds. Tweeter?
Tweeter?
Then that tweeter.
Yeah,
or
that tweeter up in there, I'll tell you what.
talk to any of us. If you want to call Steve a dork, tweet him. If you want to call me a dork, don't, because I'm not.
Guys, thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Please suggest us to friends. Right? Suggest? Yeah. Suggest us to friends.
Recommend.
All right.
That's right.
Well.
So anyway, thanks again for watching this week. We'll see y'all next time. Say goodnight, Jay. Beat you to it. Yeah!
Oh.
Beat you to it. Say goodnight. You say goodnight.
Good night, Internet.
Yeah, good night, everybody. Rocket Fist. You okay?
Now it's the Brent and Steve show.
Ba-da-ba-da-burp.